Very interesting. You brought up Tim Scott. I had actually forgotten about Tim for a second. I've been talking at least about how good he seems to be on the campaign trail. Good on the stump, good talking to people. He was not good last night. And so I guess the story, it's a South Carolina story. Tim Scott really underperformed last night, and Nikki Haley really overperformed to expectations. So that's a real surprise. I do have to say, though, Mika, I'm so glad that Rev talked about how the Republican Party has forfeited forever the idea that they were ever some law and order party or ever supported justice or, even the Constitution with Chris Christie's getting booed when he brings up the unpleasant fact that Donald Trump said he wanted to terminate the Constitution of the United States if that's what it took for him to get back into the White House. But those candidates raised their hands, except for Asa Hutchinson and Chris Christie, to say they would support a president if he was convicted of stealing nuclear secrets, stealing military war plans to invade Iran, stealing military assessments on what the weakest parts of the United States military was, stealing a presidential election, and having everybody, not liberals, not progressives, having everybody around him saying, not only did he try to steal a presidential election, he headed up a conspiracy to get fake electors and then called the Georgia Secretary of State saying, I need you to steal 11,000 something votes for me. So again, the fact that they would raise their hand and say that they would support a presidential candidate who's convicted of stealing nuclear secrets tells you, once again, so much more than you need to know about how low the Republican Party has fallen in 2023. It's sad and it's pathetic. And I, for one, think we need a strong Republican Party. This is not it.